Dear Hannah, Sarah, Gideon, and Isabel, saying goodbye to 2018 is bittersweet. When we look back on 2018, we will always remember the heartache. Our hearts were broken to leave a church family we have loved for over 11 years. Your friends, your Sunday school teachers, and people who have helped raise and love on you. It hurts so much to say goodbye, just like losing a loved one. Our way seemed so uncertain as we prepared to sell our home. Would we get the needed repairs done quickly enough to get our home on the market at a good time? Would the upgrades we chose to do be enough? Would the mishaps along the way hinder potential buyers? God knocked our socks off when He provided 4 offers for our house within 24 hours on the market, all at asking price or over. And when the contract fell apart over a roof that needed to be replaced, God made a way to pay for the roof and renew the contract. And all the while, we prepared for a rare adventure. Some people thought we were crazy. We thought we were crazy. Do you remember all the nights we spent watching Keep Your Daydream as a family? And the times we said, "How cool is that?" Do you remember how we went from the dreaming phase to the planning phase by selling our stuff and going to RV shows to look at travel trailers? Do you remember how Mom and Dad made an impromptu trip to South Carolina to buy a truck with a big enough engine to haul our potential home? Or do you remember the day that Dad found our tiny home on wheels and put a down payment on it? Life was crazy and full and exciting and sad and thrilling as we departed from our 2,500 square feet of stuff to downsize into 350 square feet of living space. The real adventure began with the exchanging of keys. We traded in our keys to a brick and mortar home for keys to a 2018 open range 310 VHS. Do you remember our gotcha day and how we barely got our belongings inside the trailer before a hailstorm descended on us? Or how Mom and Dad lost both sets of keys in the first week? Oy vey. A few weeks after settling in, we celebrated Meat Fest. We had so much fun spending time with our friends, who have kids who are now your friends. What a blessing to Daddy and me to see these friendships grow. May was a time of sweet fellowship with loved ones as we prepared to leave on our summer adventure. And then, the day came to set out on our expedition to follow the Lewis and Clark Trail. Would the truck really pull our home? Was it tough enough? Questions swirled in our thoughts as we made our inaugural multi-state trek. What would we see? What would our campsite be like? Would we make friends? Would we like traveling full-time? And with each stop, we learned history. We learned geography. We learned that the church can worship in different places, in different ways, but still have the same God. We learned that we can make friends in new places, and that God answers prayers for provision and protection. Can you believe this year we drove 11,573 miles through 20 different states? That we stayed at 25 different campsites? That we visited 6 national parks? Saw 2 oceans? Walked 600 stairs in a cave hike? Rafted 6 miles down the Boise River? We ate 10 crab legs. We hiked to a 7,244-foot ascent. We ran out of gas twice. We grilled 24 ribs. Visited 3 fort replicas. Had 17 rig repairs and 2 dead batteries. Popped 3 bike tires. Forgot 2 anniversaries. And had 1 epic adventure with 4 amazing kids. I hope that when you recall 2018, you will remember all of the blessings and joys of learning through our travels and observing God's creation. I pray you will appreciate all the ways God provided for us and protected us, and that you'll remember the people God used to bless us with their time, hospitality, and treasure. Most of all, I hope you'll remember that in the ups and downs, we did it all together. As we bid adieu to 2018 and focus on the year ahead, we wait expectantly for what God will do. Wherever He leads, we will follow Him together. With all my heart, love, Mom.